John Santos with Concealment Woodworks here. Today's episode we're going to concentrate on the first rule of firearm safety. But in review, let's go over all three rules. Number one, always keep the muzzle pointed in a safe direction. Number two, always keep your finger indexed off of the trigger until ready to fire. And number three, always keep the firearm unloaded until ready to use. But let's get into that first rule. Okay, for this demonstration we're going to start with a demonstration firearm. This of course is a model of a Glock 17, but we're going to treat it as if it were real by using the three rules. Number one, have the muzzle pointed in a safe direction. Obviously there's nothing to my left, so that makes it a safe direction for me right now. Number two, finger indexed off of the trigger until ready to use, or ready to fire. And then thirdly, have it unloaded until ready to use. So, what is a safe direction? Well, the answer is it depends. Is up always a safe direction? Well, no, not necessarily, because someone could be upstairs, for instance. Is down always a safe direction? Well, sitting where I am, I could potentially blow off my foot, or my leg in this case. Is downrange always a safe direction? The answer is not necessarily, because someone might be downrange. So the correct answer is, what is a safe direction? It depends. Because we want you, as a responsible firearm owner, to think, where will I be safe? Where will I not injure anybody should this firearm, for whatever reason, whether it be mechanical failure or handler negligence, if it goes off, will it injure anybody? And hopefully the answer is no. Another question that comes up in regards to the first rule of firearm safety is, what if my firearm is cased? Well, the answer is, it still applies. You still want to treat it as if it were real, as if it were loaded, and as if it were ready to fire. So, as I'm uncasing this firearm, yes, I am still aware of where this muzzle is pointing. In this case, in this particular firearm's case, it's easy to see that the muzzle would be pointing to my left. Now, as I unzip this, you'll see that this is a demonstration firearm used to help train folks on hold, on different accessories and whatnot. But we still want to treat this as if it were a real firearm. My finger, if it is nearby, is indexed off of the trigger, pointed in the safe direction, and unloaded. Okay? So, as far as the casing and uncasing of firearms, we still want to make sure that it's in a safe direction even when we are putting it away or when we are taking it out. That applies to pistols, that applies to rifles, shotguns, or any other types of firearms in this case. So the question arises, how does the first rule of firearm safety apply to my Concealment Woodworks products, such as this concealment picture frame? Well, the answer is, it always applies. Whether it be in a concealment picture frame, a house holster, a holster on your person as you're about concealed carry, whether it's in your safe, whether you're taking it out and physically handling it. So when it comes to the Concealment Woodworks picture frame here, I always recommend that if your hallway or walkway is off onto this side, that your muzzle be faced away from that location, so that when you draw your firearm in that unfortunate emergency, that you'll always have that in a safe direction until it's time to put rounds on target.